Hey, everybody. Welcome to Afternoon Astonishment. My name's Adam Grace. Welcome to Conjuror Community, the world's best magic club. And I'm here with Aaron Fisher and Alex Slimmer and here with Steve Barcelona. And of course, we're so glad you're here today because what are we going to watch today, Aaron?
Well, we are very excited because we have been having some of the world's greatest magicians have been joining us for really some of the best lectures we've ever had at Conjuror Community this year. And today we're going to be looking at some magic by really one of the best all-around sleight of hand artists we've ever seen, Michael Gallo. He really is a lion, sort of the last and greatest of a whole generation. I think when you get a chance to see what he does for yourself, you'll get a little context for what we're talking about here. What
Alex picked out a really first clip that was really great. Ball and vase, right? A classic, Alex. Yeah.
It is for him. It's become like one of those things that he's sort of well known for when he does the lecture. Like people cheer when the ball and vase come out because the ball and vase is like something that we all see when we first start doing magic. It doesn't really make sense in any way, but you buy it because it's one of the first tricks and it's under the counter. And he took that thing and made it into a sleight of hand monster and something more than would be expected if you were to go to a magic store and see the demo guy do it. So it's a pretty wonderful little thing. Yeah.
You know, I just did a few minor miracles for you guys. And I know you probably liked it, but you're thinking that's good for the kids, but can I do the real work?
Nice.
Yes, I can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
You know what this is, right?
Tell us what that is, Mike.
It's Tattoo's bowling trophy.
Hello.
No, it's Tattoo's bowling trophy. And if you look inside, you see you have Tattoo's bowling ball. Now, the object is to get the ball inside the trophy. We're going to do this by magic. Okay, watch. Take it like this. Poof, gone, vanished, disappears in thin air. It's no longer there. You see it's back inside the trophy. Do you like that so far?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll do it again then.
All right.
Yeah, if you like it, I'll do it. Okay. All you do is watch close. See, all I do is wave my hand, snap my fingers, and that's the magic. It's all the magic I need. Whenever that happens, the ball returns to the trophy. You like it so far?
Yeah.
I'll do it again. You keep liking it, I'll keep doing it. This time a little bit different though, okay? This time it's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna use a red ball. We're gonna use a red ball. Now all you have to do is remember, the red ball goes inside the red trophy, the black ball goes inside the hand. I blow like this, you see the black ball now turns to red, the red ball turns to black. Do you like it so far?
Yeah.
I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Watch. See, all you gotta do is look like this, and the ball returns to the trophy. But I know what you're thinking right now. Can I make the red ball appear? Well, I probably could, but see, that'd be nuts if I did it.
So Mike's totally famous for doing that trick all over magic because, you know, it's what they call slum magic, which is an old term they used to use for all the dollar tricks that you would buy underneath the glass counter when you walk into a magic store. They would be just right one section past the plastic dog poop. You would find all of these little, you know, you ever buy those magic tricks from the rack guys?
Yeah.
You ever buy those Adam's magic tricks?
I want every one of them. You know, the coin slide, the nest of little metal things. There's that coin nest of things with the rubber band. That thing was bad. It was really good.
You may have seen this ball and vase there before, and if you're like me, you know, when you open it up, you're not amazed, and no one that you know is amazed because it's a pretty transparent how it works, right? But you may have noticed that didn't look anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he's put some thought. First of all, it wasn't always slum magic, right? Like back at the turn of the last century, 1900s, it was like a featured part of a magician's act, really. Right? Am I right or wrong? I think so. And then it becomes slum magic when people started putting together magic sets to celebrate.
But if this was not slum magic then what was the slum magic of then? Right?
That's a good question. That's a book. Someone should write that.
It's just hard to imagine Chinese badly punched out balls and vases 100 years ago. So when you got a vase, the basic method was not so transparent. And of course, the important thing is Mike's not using the basic method. So Mike laughs because he is known to people who've really been around as really one of the most skillful, beautiful, natural magicians of all time. And he's a legacy as well, which is a whole story for another time. The son of Lou Gallo, the famous card man, and really a student of Eddie Fechter, who is really one of the greatest close-up magicians of his time. And Mike always jokes that this is the bane of his existence, because everywhere he goes, magicians ask him to see the ball and vase, because as you've seen it, he's doing the cups and balls there. He's doing just beautiful.
I was just going to say it's a chop cup routine, essentially.
There's a lot of elements there that are, you know, like spellbound. I mean, it's object magic, but things are changing places, things are reappearing. It's a lot of it. It looks like coin magic, right? But it's him applying his magic mind to something that's old, archaic, and no one really cares about, and showing that he has the skill as a magician to just apply his magic mind to it and create a miraculous thing, miraculous enough that people ask for it when he shows up to lecture. They're like, "You're going to do the ball and base, right?" So it's pretty cool thing.
Mike's pretty famous for coin magic, but you know what we really see when we look at this trick is, like Alex is saying, coin magic is object magic. You know, it's magic with thing 1 and thing 2, right? And then a nut. So and another thing to think about, and you'll see this as we watch this next trick, is really just no one makes these classic sleight of hand moments look as natural and beautiful as Gallo does. It's really something that you never get to see anymore, no matter who you know. Now, what are we going to watch now?
This is a three ball.
This is another perfect example. Alex, I like the theme here.
Yeah, this is a good
Fun
one.
things about being a magician.
Sorry.
Anytime I want, I can take a little bit from here, I can take a little bit from here, I can take a little bit from here, just give it a rub,
Oh,
and we have a ball.
not good.
We have a ball, okay? Of course, I can take it like this, split it, and we have 2 balls. Now, do you see this ball over here?
Yes.
Notice how this ball is a little bit larger than that ball?
Yeah.
So that ball fits into this ball. No, it's no big deal. Because I was a Boy Scout. I always keep the next one in my pocket. Okay, so that's 2 balls. Now watch. Take a little bit from here. Take a little bit from here. A little bit from here. Give it a rub, and we have a ball. But since we have 3 balls, how about we do some magic with them? We do some magic. Watch. That's ball number 1. That's ball number 2. And that's ball number 3. Watch. And that's the second ball. Watch. That's the third ball. And of course, that means absolutely nothing again, unless I show the hands are empty.
Okay.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Really good.
That's ball number 1.
He's got some great little touches, doesn't he?
That's ball number 2. And that's ball number 3. We take this ball, place it in the hand, see, it acts like a magnet, and they all come over.
Yeah. Yes, Adam.
I'll tell you what.
Lots of them.
I'll tell you what. We'll place this one in the pocket over here. We'll place this one in the pocket over here. This one, we place in the hand. But see, these balls have an affinity for each other. Anytime you put one in the hand, the second one comes back. Anytime the second one comes back, the third ball comes back. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. We place this in the pocket. What's that leave in the hand?
2.
2.
I'll give you a hint. None.
Boom.
Trick is over.
Beat us again.
It's so different from the classic methods that you know of this, and you know, as a magician, it fools me even harder because of that. It's such a good routine. It's really a great example of just how good Mike is at construction. You know, just building these routines so they keep on building. Beautiful.
It was such a treat to have him come do these lectures, because you could just feel in the room that our members had really never been with a sort of lineage holder, a person who is bringing as much institutional magic wisdom as Michael Gallo is. Just the way he handles things, the way every phase seems to fool you. You know, like Alex is saying, the more you know it, the more you get crushed by every moment that happens. He's got a touch, doesn't he?
Really does.
It's really, really something. I feel like he's a lot like Ricky Jay, if Ricky Jay was like friendly and would share his knowledge with you, which Ricky Jay never did. You know, Ricky Jay was a tough guy. And
You know,
and he was nice to
really,
me, but he was tough. He was tough to people.
I thought Mike was going to be that. I don't know why I had that image in my mind, but as a kid, like reading like the almanac, you know, Richard's almanac, and seeing all those old Mike Gallo coin tricks, like to me, it was like, wow, this guy's prolific and he's written all this stuff and he's an upstate New Yorker. I bet he wouldn't even talk to me if I was standing in front of him. You know, I just had this impression of him, but boy, was I wrong. It's like totally the opposite. He's such a welcoming dude and like open and really wants people to do good magic. And because of that, he's a great teacher, because he's just trying to get the information across that you know what to practice to be good. He wants people to do good magic. And it's a beautiful, one of the really beautiful things about Mike.
Yeah, I just really felt like he was just excited to share it with us. You know what I mean? He was just really excited to I mean, I feel that way sometimes too, right? It's like you spend all your work on the stuff nobody sees, right? So when you have someone who you can share it with, and I think that's the thing that was so endearing, because I really identified with that. He's just very enthusiastic about showing us how every little thing worked. It was really great.
You know, Mike used to hang out with Jeff Latta and David Roth, and he was really known to be part of that gang, you know, in the early 80s in New York City. And, you know, David Roth was a real master, and I think he was real comfortable in the spotlight. And I think it was just really easy because Michael does everything looks like real magic, and he's a very unassuming guy. He's a quiet guy. He's a kind guy, and he is every bit as much of a genius with sleight of hand magic as any one of those guys. But I think because he doesn't sort of trumpet his own horn, because, you know, Michael was not a professional magician. He wasn't out there doing gigs. For him, it was an avocation, a passion, a labor of love. And I think it was just a really beautiful thing for our members to get to spend some time with a person that really lets you understand what it was like in the old days. And you can really see how magic is passed down still in the old-fashioned way. It's really the only way to do it. You can watch all the videos you want, but to really learn magic, you have to marinate and hang with the guys and gals that could really do it. And it's just hard to imagine a better example of that than Michael. You guys want to watch one more?
Yeah, this is a good one. This is starting to get into what Mike is really known for. So you're going to see a coin or two. So check it out. This is pretty good.
Okay, look. Little thing using $50, okay? It's $50. Now watch close, because I just rub it like this.
Ooh.
It changes the copper. It changes the copper. Now, you know, they say magicians should never repeat a trick, but I'm feeling lucky. So let's do that again. Second $50, okay? And once again, all I gotta do is I wave my hand, and I change from silver to copper. But you know what? I'm feeling really lucky. Let's do that a third time. Third $50 changes to a third copper coin. But you know, I'm often asked, where did I learn this? How did I learn this wonderful piece of magic? You know what I tell them? Every time I had a trip to the Orient.
Oh, I like that one a lot too.
You know,
Never seen it done that way.
Yeah.
it's so magical. And you know, the thing is, everything Mike does is so economical. You're going to see this over and over again. I know we're going to share maybe some more coin magic in the next one that we're going to do. But when you watch these tricks, if you're looking for actual routines to do, these are so simple. This is not a difficult trick. It's not based on crazy clips and all these kinds of weird concealments that you see a lot of the modern coin phenoms are using. This is really classical, simple, elegant stuff. You would be absolutely astonished if you got to see how easy that trick actually was, how easy that trick is to do. Look, it's not easy to make it look like he makes it look, because he does it so beautifully. And he certainly creates these things in a way. I don't know, Alex, for me, the construction of these things is just the most beautiful, really, compositions I've seen.
That's the thing with this trick in particular, is that there is a sort of a display that you have to do for this. But if you can do that display, the thing is kind of self-working. And that, to me, speaks to what you're saying. It's just the construction of being able to eliminate as many of the moves as possible so that you can just have it look like nothing is really happening other than the magic. And Mike is really good at that. And I think that this routine is a good example of that, because it's a solid piece of magic. I mean, if I was thinking about doing wild coin at this point, I'd probably go for that one, because there's not much to see. It's as straightforward as it gets. And there's so many magical moments that are happening, because there was 4 giant magical moments that happen there. That's pretty good for a coin trick. I think Mike's one of the greats. And a lot of people say that, and this is the reason, because of these beautiful routines. It's really something.
And we're so fortunate, because every month we get to visit with a different master for not 1, but 2 full evening events, where we really get a chance to go deep into these routines. You don't just watch the magic and get an explanation, but we really go inside the entire process and ask detailed questions. And you really get everything you need to understand these routines and really learn magic, like I said, and marinate in it in the way that matters. So that's just really a taste, because I think we're going to share some more examples from Mike's coin repertoire on the next one, right, guys?
It's true. More to come.
All right. Well, thanks so much for watching today. This has been Afternoon Astonishment. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe and like and share, and then come see us at Conjuror Community CC Club, where every month we're doing another Magic Masters Confidential 2-part living room lecture with the greatest magicians of our time. Thanks so much, guys. See you next time.